1991, a superpower collapsed, not by invasion, not by nuclear war, but by pressure from within. 36 years later, a war that was meant to last days has stretched into years. Sanctions, strain, isolation. Is history knocking again?
Hello, friends.
In 1991, the world witnessed something unimaginable. A superpower did not fall to foreign armies but collapsed under the weight of its own pressures. The Soviet Union disintegrated and an entire global order shifted overnight. Today, after nearly 4 years of war in Ukraine, in the middle of sanctions and rising global tension, a haunting question returns. Is Russia headed towards another 1991? The fall of the Soviet Union was not just economic decline, it was a political and social earthquake. 15 republics, from Baltics to Central Asia, wanted independence. The economy was stagnating, military spending was immense, reforms like glasnost and perestroika opened society but weakened central control. And then, December 1991, the red flag was lowered over the Kremlin, a symbol came down, a superpower was no more. Fast forward to today, Russia faces a different but deeply consequential kind of pressure. The war in Ukraine is nearing its fourth year. What was expected to last days has turned into a grinding conflict. Battlefield progress has been slow, Russian casualties have mounted, military expenditure has risen to unprecedented levels, and this has placed visible strains on the Russian economy. Western sanctions have resulted in limited access to finance, technology, and markets. Oil and gas exports still bring revenue, but even those have been declined by about 22% in the last 1 year. Russian media projects strength, but on the ground, the pressure is real. Economic stress is emerging. The cost of war is felt by ordinary citizens. This pressure is not abstract, it is personal. Some analysts see echoes of the past: economic strain, international isolation, a widening gap between the military priorities and the civilian life in Russia. As in the late Soviet period, Moscow is spending heavily on its armed forces, military industrial complex, and domestic security, while the civilian economy is facing the brunt. History does not repeat itself exactly, but sometimes it rhymes.
There is one crucial difference. The Soviet Union was a union of many nations with strong independence movements pulling it apart. Modern Russia, on the other hand, is a centralized nation state. There are no large republics pushing to break away in the same manner. That makes a sudden collapse far less likely. So, is Russia heading towards another 1991? Most experts do not foresee a dramatic breakup, but they do see the possibility of a prolonged period of economic and political strain.
Nearly 4 years into a war once expected to last days, Russia stands at crossroads. Empires do not always fall in a single night. Sometimes they slowly exhaust themselves. The decisions made by the Russian president today will not simply shape Russia's policy, these decisions will decide Russia's destiny in the years to come. Thank you for watching this video, and in case you so like, please do subscribe to my channel. See you.